Everyone always asks successful people the same question. How much money do you make? How big is your business? How fast did you succeed? But one day, I witnessed someone ask a completely different question. A question that changed the entire room. He asked, "What did you stop doing before everything started working?" The room went silent. No one expected that question. The answer wasn't exciting. It wasn't glamorous. But it was brutally honest. The man smiled and said, "I stopped trying to look rich before I actually was." That sentence hit harder than any success story I'd ever heard. He explained that for years, he was busy proving success instead of building it. New phone, new clothes, expensive habits, a lifestyle that looked impressive from the outside. But behind the scenes, nothing was growing. He said, "Most people don't realize this, but looking successful is often the most expensive mistake you can make." He went on to explain that money is energy, and where you send your money is where your future goes. Every unnecessary expense wasn't just money lost. It was time delayed, goals postponed, opportunities pushed further away. Then he said something that made me uncomfortable. Most people are not broke. They are just leaking money in places that don't move them forward. Small leaks, daily leaks, subscriptions they don't use, habits that feel small but add up, comfort purchases to escape stress, and none of them look dangerous. That's why they work. He said, "The problem isn't spending money. The problem is spending money to feel something instead of to build something." That's when he talked about the turning point. The day he stopped asking, "How can I make more money?" and started asking, "What is draining my momentum?" He didn't suddenly earn more. He simply stopped sabotaging himself. He cut expenses that didn't multiply. He reinvested in tools instead of toys. He invested in skills instead of status. And slowly, quietly, things changed. Not overnight, not viral, not dramatic, but consistent. He said, "Discipline is boring, but boredom compounds." While others were chasing motivation, built systems. While others were waiting for inspiration, he showed up anyway. And then he said something that explained everything. Most people are one habit away from momentum, and one habit away from collapse. The difference? Awareness. He started tracking where every dollar went, not to punish himself, but to understand himself. He realized something powerful. Money reveals behavior, and behavior predicts results. When his spending matched his goals, progress accelerated. When it didn't, nothing moved. He said, "Your future doesn't care about your intentions. It only responds to your actions." That's when he stopped chasing fast wins and started protecting consistency. He stopped asking for shortcuts and started respecting process. And that's when the growth became inevitable. Because success isn't built in moments of hype. It's built in moments of discipline. It's built when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when results are invisible. He ended with a lesson I think about to this day. Stop asking what you need to do next. Start asking what you need to stop doing now. Because sometimes, progress isn't about adding more. It's about removing what's holding you back. So let me ask you the same question. What is one habit, one expense, one behavior that is delaying your breakthrough? Identify it, cut it, and protect your momentum. Because the people who win aren't always the most talented. They are the most disciplined. If this message hit you, like the video and subscribe for more mindset shifts. And comment below, "I'm protecting my momentum."